Porto, what's up? Welcome in and welcome with the P1. I think you're the first person to get a P1 besides Rob and BRC. Freaking awesome. Sorry, I am running the lobby, so I got to kind of be on my phone just a little bit here at the beginning just to make sure if nobody needs anything, all that good stuff. Average lap at tonight's track. In the 2 to 201 range. Got lots of people streaming, which is awesome. I know we have QC, everybody knows QC, and Redemption as well. I'll need to start linking their stuff in my description. What's this PS app thing? Did somebody add me or something? Okay, let me accept this. Ah! My wheel needs to stop spinning. Accept. Okay. Alrighty. Well, guys, I feel like I'm missing somebody. 1 second. Well, who was it that said they called out? There's too much stuff. Okay, what's his name? I think he's in my lobby, actually. No, he's in lobby 1. Okay, I have QC, I have Bean. I know ABT was missing. I saw Devil Dog earlier. Oh, there he is there. Wanna Black B. That's who I didn't see yet. Oh no, there's the other B. Okay. LG I saw. Get More Boost I thought I saw. Yeah, P Boost. Oh, Looky and Get Busy. So this is Get Busy. I don't see Looky in here though. I think that's the one I'm missing. Robson here. T-Chafe is Mr. Sunday. Redemption is here. I think I saw Soli somewhere. Yeah, there's Soli and Simeon I thought I saw. Okay, so I'm just missing Looky for tonight's check-ins. Okay. Bring up my downfall. Come on now. So it looks like you're going to go with the Huracan. I saw you testing cars like crazy all week long. I was wondering what you were gonna land on. Okay, so we're just missing one person. But let's see if they checked in. I believe they checked in. There's Get Busy. It might be Remy, actually. I think that's maybe him. Yeah, Looky. Okay, Remy. So he did check in, so we're expecting him to be here. Okay. Let's try to get out there and get some more practice laps. I think Huracan's actually going to be a better choice for the entire season. I know a lot of people were like, the thing is people were testing their cars. They should have been testing them on multiple tracks, not just this one, because the 911 or the 992 is obviously very good on this track, right? But I feel like people should have been trying it out on more of the track list. So I think you're making the better choice, to be honest. Plus, there's a chance toward the end of the season for like next month's update. The 992 could get nerfed, and people might have to drive a little nerfed 992 for a couple of races, you know? Maybe. We were all expecting it this update, you know? Like, I was expecting them to nerf it this update. But really, you and I got to work together to keep up with old if Looks Could Kill, because he's very fast. And if Remy jumps in AMS Looky, he is also very, very quick. Yeah, we haven't figured it out yet, QC, that's the problem. I also did some recalibration to my pedals last night. to change the distance of travel, so I'm trying to get used to that as well. Probably should have done it earlier in the week, but I figured I'll get used to it over a 29 lap race anyways. We'll get there. Let's do it, bro. 100% let's do it. Because if we battle, they'll just pull away. So if you have pace on me, I'll follow behind you, or vice versa. Bump draft each other on the straights, and we can battle later on in the race. 100%. Because some of these guys I haven't raced with, but I know you and I are up there. There's a couple of guys that I know will be more on the bottom half, and there's a couple of unknowns. So I would imagine that you and I can have a top 5 finish every race. Barring we keep it on track and come with the right strat. Which I don't know what you're doing, but I'll do mediums, softs. Kind of what I'm going to go for. Which I think that's probably what most people would do, but looking at some practice times, there's a lot of 201s in here. So there's a lot of us pretty close. I'm not the fastest qualifier, but I'm usually better at race pace. I think I do need to run this brake balance all the way to the rear. I'm not getting rotation in this area. What time is it? Oh, hold on. This is the only part. Alright, so 3, we'll put 3 minutes till quality. Yeah, Lookie's the only one we're missing, but I mean, we only have 3 minutes till quality, so I'm assuming he's not going to show up. If he's doing 2-on-2 on hards, he might do that. Oh, he's coming with the BMW, huh? That's actually cool to see a different car in here. Oh, hold on, I'll give everybody 2 more minutes and then I gotta do a lobby reset. Look, he can't join. Oh, why can't he join? How do I fix this? Discord. Oh, there he is. He's in. Okay, thank goodness. Ooh, thank goodness. I didn't want to have to close the whole lobby down. Ah, sweet. Alright, so I'm going to do a lobby reset. So I just got to go here, change settings, and usually just do something simple. Put that to 0. Ah. 0. Then let me do it one more time. Change event settings. Back to 1. Oh, don't check in yet. Hold on. I want to make sure we're on our softs. Okay. Alright guys, this is my We only did one practice race, so I'm still usually not the lobby host, so this is all new. Okay, everybody is checked in. Okay, I'll say check tires. Quali in 1 min. Oh, RSpeed just made it in. Okay. I'll wait for ArcSpeed to check in. I guess he's coming in with 0 practice. Okay, BRC, or anybody, please remind me when quali is done to take a snapshot of the results, please. And same thing at race end. It's one thing I cannot forget. ArcSpeed, check in, please. Huh, so we're gonna have 15 in our lobby, and lobby 1's only gonna have like 12 or 13. Oh, hold on, let me put this in performance mode. Is there a lobby 2 party? No, there's not. I know people like to do a party, but is ArcSpeed in? Check in, please. Check in. Okay, checked in. All right, sweet. Okay, so where's he at? ArcSpeed, there he is. Okay. Are we ready? Car settings, soft. Okay. And can we start one? Y'all can if you want to, but I'm starting qualifying. Oh wait, no I'm not. Exit. Lobby, host menu, start qualifying. Okay. Whew, I'm trying to make sure I do everything right here, guys. Make sure we're on our sauce before we pull out. So based off of our little bit of practice here in our qualifier we did in the practice races, it's out lap, run 1 hot lap. Oh, come on, get out there. Ooh, I can get out there first. Let's go. Oh, that's how it works. Lobby host gets to start up front, huh? If that's the case, and I'm very happy to be lobby host. I always hate when I'm in the middle. So we'll just get way ahead. Basically what we're going to want to do is, like I said, run this out lap, run 1 hot lap. And if on the 3rd lap I'm not like significantly up on time, pull in the pits, switch the tires, out lap, and we'll get 1 more hot lap. Maybe 2 since we're out first. Maybe. As we can see, tire wear here is ×4, fuel ×2. So if you want to manage fuel a little bit to save time in the pits, you know, it might save you a couple of seconds, but tire management is more important. So it only, most part will be, the McLaren really slows down when you start fuel saving, so we'll be running this puppy wide open and just take the fuel that we need. The McLaren likes to be red way out. Alright, nobody's, alright, everybody should be completely out of my way. Perfect. Make sure everybody's out of the pits. Alrighty, first hot lap of WERA Season 2, let's go. And this season we're all fighting for a spot in the The top 8 from Lobby 1 and top 8 from Lobby 2 will make up our premier grid for Season 3. And then we'll have Prospect, which will be, you know, the bottom 8 finishers from both. And then we'll all be fighting to either keep our seat or get into the premier lobby. So it'll be a lot of fun. This is what's going to kind of finally set those two grids apart. We have a lot of new guys we haven't raced with. We're not sure who's fast, who's not, like the fastest. Oh, I forgot to shift up. Turn. I had to let off a little bit there. Okay, this is not going to be a great lap. That was not a great first sector. Is that 54.7? Yeah, not great. Probably a high 201, maybe a 202. The good thing about the McLaren is it's a very stable car, which is why I chose it. Not the most competitive car on track, but it is quick. Quick enough, but it's very stable, good tire wear, good fuel wear. I think it's a really well-balanced car. Ooh, that might be a track penalty. Yeah, it's not. Not great. I need to get into like the low 2s to have a decent start. Thing is, I think no matter what, I'll be up on this lap, but I'll still pit. Unless I'm up like a second. So I really messed up this first sector. Up 310 or 300ths of a second, so yeah, there goes Looking with a 2-minute. I'm assuming that the other it looks could kill hasn't jumped over the line yet. Levine only 5,000ths of a second off me right now. But I know I can grab a high 2-minute or I should be able to grab a high 2-minute. So but we'll jump in the pits here. Go ahead and change these tires out. Get ready for our next lap. Yeah, see, I've been braking too early there. That was much better. Softs, don't refuel. We actually might have enough time to get 2 more hot laps. The thing is, although that second lap will be very difficult to improve on, so they get me out of here quick enough. Come on. Ah, that's a big group coming off the weight. Yeah, 3 minutes cool, so I got enough time to get around and do 1 hot lap. I should be able to climb a couple, but at least try to climb a couple positions here. See, a lot of people ran their hot lap and jumped out, and they're coming back out on fresh tires, but they also have full tanks. I mean, the gas isn't wearing much, but I'm slightly lighter. I guess doesn't make that much. Last season we had fuel times 4, or times 3, so it's a little more significant, but. Still haven't seen Mr. Sunday in first, huh? Oh, he has a 3-second. Okay, so he'll fall off of me. See, I can rev second out all the way there, huh? Felt weird. That felt harder to stop a car doing that. He's got a 3-second. I got a lot of space with the car in front of me. I should be okay. Looks like enough space. Let me lay off a little bit. So I definitely don't want to run into somebody on my last hot lap. We're going to set up wide. Oh, he jumped out, okay. There's nobody come out in front of me. Perfect. All right, wide open air. We're good. Much better line through sector 1, a little wide there though. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Ah. Lost time there. Probably down now. Yeah, hugely. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Messed up big time there. And even a couple of tenths would have grabbed me. I'd like to start a little higher, but that definitely messed me up. See if I can get anything back here or not. Even a tenth will get me in top 5. Ah, C2 at 1.3. If I didn't lose those 2 or 3 tenths at the end, I'd have a high 2, start at P4. It's alright. Aha, picture. Yes, I'll take it after. Okay. There goes Mr. Looks. I was wondering where he was at the whole time. Hey, 1.3 off the fastest time, huh? I definitely had a high 2 minute in me for sure. I really messed up that this sector right here on my last lap. I lost when I was up 2 tenths, and then that's why I lost half a second. Will do, sir. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll screenshot it right after this. Good qualifying, bro. I lost 5 tenths on my last lap there, so I should have had a 2 minute 0.8 or 9. Oh, we have a 4. See, we have a little diversity in our lobby though, which is fun. few 911s, but quite a few R8s actually, huh? 4 R8s. Look, he's going with the Renault, huh? That's actually an interesting choice, yeah. Very interesting choice. And before this gets started, I'm going to reset the capture card, so I'm not worried about doing it during the race, hopefully. I'll try to remember to do it in the in the second one. Get busy. What's up, man? Good luck, dude. Hell of a qualifying time. Should have had a couple more positions, but yeah, 59.8. I was only able to do that once in practice all week long. I did a 59.9. Other than that, it's normally like low 2 minutes. So looks like you just came in out of nowhere and popped that time in. I didn't see you up there the whole time. I was like, I know I'm going to drop one more position here at some point. Take a screenshot. Next. Take a screenshot. Perfecto. All right, we have the results. All right, 3-minute break. All right, stop it. 3-minute break, check tires. All right, my bad. Looky, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the league, dude. When Get Busy showed that you were joining, I've raced with you in dailies. I've raced behind you in dailies quite a few times. Like a little further back there. But you're very quick, dude. So I'm really happy to have both of you in here, man. I think the rest of us are going to be working to try to keep up with you guys, which is fun, man. That's what we want. That's what this is. WERA has been all about, dude. Is putting the fastest with the fast so we can learn from you guys and things like that. So, the Renault too, man. I love that you came with the Renault. I love how both of you actually came with different cars than everybody else. We have a little more diversity in our group. The other lobby's like straight 911s and R8s. I think they have like 3 AMGs over there too, though. I said a couple of more tenths, man. I have 2. Yeah, maybe could have got in front of B. My last lap, I lost, what, 5 tenths? So, yeah. So we only lost out on 1 position because Sully put up a 0.7, which is great. The beam with a 0.6, I was like, I don't think I was getting there. Which I was in practice, so not great. Oh, yeah, well, hopefully they'll share. If you guys are around afterwards, I do a live replay breakdown. So I'll go through our replay. Then if somebody shares their replay, I'll do a quick run through it. But yeah, it's like mainly, I think there's 3 AMGs over there. I know there's like, there's 2 or 3 RSRs and then like 5 911s. Like they have like 8 Porsches or 9 Porsches on their grid. Like no joke. What was it, 18, 19? All right, we got like 1 more minute. But all in all, if you get rid of these 2 guys, 0.4. I mean, all the way back to 11th in the 201s. And actually, P boost at a 202.0, so that's almost there. So that's a pretty close grid. I'm not gonna lie, LG with a 202.2. I'm like, this is pretty close. This is good. What, a 201.9? So yeah, top 11 within 2 seconds. Not bad. Okay, where's the old starting soon button? Alright, make sure my pedals are all down and loaded so they don't fall off on me in the middle of the race. Alrighty, guys. WERA Season 1, or sorry, WERA Season 2, Race 1. Let's get it. Good luck, everybody. Let's keep it clean. Let's get through these first couple of laps together, these first couple of turns. Hopefully a lot of people started mediums. And not too many softs behind us that aren't going to be trying to overtake. So exciting! Alrighty, radar up. Suit up, guys. Suit up. It's time to go to work. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get it. Remember that we're on the medium, so let's not push like we were in qualifying. Let's follow our own line. Problem is there's nowhere really overtaking those S's, so you just want to follow. Oh, had to let off there. This is where we want to be careful at, is this first turn here. Not first turn, but that first turn, that turn. Ooh. So the hairpin at the end of the track is one of the best overtaking zones. As far as chat, guys, I will get to you on the straights. Doc, what's up, man? Welcome in, dude. Welcome in. As you can see, we are just getting started. There's a little bit of early braking here. I'll be curious if anybody's going to try the one-stop strategy. Because you really had to stretch your hards as well. And like burnt hards are even that much slower, so it didn't seem viable to me, but you know. Shift up, shift up. Dude, great first lap, everybody. I am like a proud baby papa right now. All my little babies are growing up. Actually, this is a lobby that we have. QC and I are the only returners from last season. So we do have 13 new people, and I am so far very impressed. We haven't really got to race with a lot of these guys. Got to practice a lot. And I've raced a lot of these people in dailies. That's where I recruited a lot of the people from. And like certain events and things like that. And I recruited them because they were racing clean. So I expected this, but it's nice to see it. An overtake happened behind me. Slowed them up, which is good. Give me a little space here. So I'm on the back of this train here, but they have good pace. Robinson overtook. Simeon overtook. Really good pace right now. The great thing is all our two quickies up front aren't pulling away just yet, so that's good. We'll hold it, B, hold it, B, hold it. Nice, good hold. One thing is I hate being behind somebody right here because it's so much harder to see the, there we go. To see the 50-yard marker, so I know where I gotta turn. A little too much gas there. It's okay. Okay, we got ourselves a little bit of a gap here. We're doing good. Trying to settle in. get comfortable, then we can start pushing a little bit more. We're in a good spot right now. Come on, turn. That was slow. Wide, try to see if we can get a better exit out of here. The thing is, the hairpin's a good spot to get overtakes done as well, but the McLaren, where it struggles at, is out of slow corners. So it's not going to really be a great spot for us. We're almost a little late there. Come on. Good exit. See, everybody's got slipstream right now. It's hard to get past anybody. What turn is that, Doc? I actually don't know it by the name. Sully, yeah, I've raced with Sully for a while, dude, actually. I raced with him in another league, our hairpin league that we're in, and our formerly FGP league that we used to be in. And Manu Cup, though. Doc, do you have an A rating? Or was like Sully maybe racing on a B account or something? Say, homie, we still got open spots. I know you're a quick driver. Come on, baby, grip. Ooh, almost lost it back in there. That was close. So we went way wide. Can we get by him? Okay. Whew. Good hold, Sully. Good hold. I think he got a little too much on the grass, and he took his time getting back on, which is good. Then just swing it back on. That made me nervous. It's the final chicane across the curving that works. It's compromised. Triangle lines. Okay, gotcha. The chicane is okay. It's really this turn right here with the. So I'm looking for the 50-yard marker. So here I have a little, I also have a mark, like a little skid mark right before the 100-yard marker that I use. Like a tire mark, I should call it. Oh, gotcha. Only 75 dailies in 4 years, wow. I mean, I get that, so I think I literally just crossed 300 dailies, but I like my league races, man. You're racing with people you know that you talk with in the Discord or whatever, like it's actually people, you know what I mean, or doing our events that we do. Like I love doing those events, so then I end up spending my time practicing for those. Come on, grip. You know, those front guys get too far ahead, it's going to be hard to catch back up. I mean, B and I have we have good pace right now. Our only hope is, too, is some of those other guys might have started on softs. It's possible, because they started up front, but I don't know. I know Labine didn't. We talked about going mediums. unless he changed his mind. Basically, I got to stay in B's slip and not let solely get into mine. Just hold this P6. There we go. That was nice. That's where I love the McLaren too. The McLaren's so good under braking. I feel like when they did that update for the cars, like where you couldn't like downshift super quick, like the McLaren, it didn't affect much. Like, you can still downshift it like crazy. Like, honestly, Doc, I feel like if you did race dailies, like you'd get an A. You definitely have A pace for sure. I've raced with you enough times and watched you race enough times to know that. I saw you kick a couple of my WERA guys' asses. Just what was that, last weekend? Or the weekend before? So I know you got the pace. She need to find a strong combo. Because what was it? Wasn't it like Beecham? He did like 13,000 in 1 week. On a strong combo, he found and got his A. Careful, Beecham. Hold your line. I'm following you. Or Beecham. B. We got a lot of B's. We got Levine, B, Beecham. Bailey. The wide line. There we go. Good exit, good exit, good exit, good exit. I don't see anybody trailing super far off, which lets me know that there hasn't been any incidences, which is great. You don't see anybody. Late braking. I was looking up at the map. Well, Bean starts falling back a little bit and loses the slip, then B and I might be to catch him. I had to use a little bit of brake there. Not ideal. Past B. Can't get past them. I know, I saw you at a 55.5, dude. That's a really good time, but I think I had a 0.2. That's literally only 3 tenths off of me. So I was like, a 0.5 is faster than a lot of people in this lobby. I'd definitely love to have you, dude. You've always been a really good, clean racer, good pace. That's all we want. It's not about being the fastest, you know, we obviously want faster people, right? But it's also about clean competitive racing. That's what, when we created it, our thought was, we want to have dailies, but with people we know. That's literally all we thought. Because dailies, you can just get mixed with people that just, you know, they suck. So we want to try to knock you off track and whatever else. So we're like, let's do dailies endurance style, recruit people that we've raced with, that we know. Luckily, we haven't ran into anybody who's been like dirty or like some kind of asshole or something that it's like, all right, bro, you're out. Like everybody who's joined has been like super quick, super helpful. Everybody wants to learn. Start feeling my mediums are starting to burn up a little bit. Stay in B slip. Be careful around this corner with the wear and tires. Oh, I pushed that right there. That was good. I keep catching him at the chicane. Hey, 202.7. That's the problem. I should have been in the 202s the whole time. to see from everybody else's pace. That's the one thing about these lobbies too, these WERA lobbies. Once somebody gets a couple of seconds on you, man, it's almost impossible to claw it back. If you're floating by yourself and no help. Speaking of which, Labine, I thought you said we were going to help each other. Drop back. We're still only 5 seconds off the leader, though, 8 laps in, so we're actually still very much alive in this race. Oh, come on, come on. I can feel the tires. Grip. We're very much in this race, though. Yeah, he did take the advantage. I know he really wanted to take the Lexus. I mean, I was kind of somebody to talk him out of it just because we still have tire wear at 4. And he used the Lexus last season, and he had so much issues with it with tire wear, where he had to do extra pits and stuff. And I'm like, you're going to run into the same issue here. You know what I mean? Like, although you're quickest in the Lexus, I'm like, use something with a little better tire wear so you can at least stay on the same pit strategy as us, and you'll learn it. Oh, that was good. Get back on the line. Get back on the line. You're good. You're good. Oh, Labine went off a little bit there. Not too crucial, but he looks like he lost a second or two. It's okay, B. I'm not going for the overtake. You have great pace right now. If you're listening. Plus, the one thing I do know is Mercedes tire wear is definitely worse than mine, so we'll get him. Hopefully, we'll be able to get him later. I watched them in practice in 12 tires. You have to go 12. You have to do like 12 and 12 or 12 and 11. And I believe they have to do 12 and 12 on the mediums, and those puppies were burnt to a crisp by 12. We got a top 4 in our sights. We're still only losing a couple of tenths a lap to the top guys, which is very nice actually, because both of them are very fast. They also could be on hards, so they could be going for a one-stopper. We'll see. I'm not really sure how. I know the Renault's good on tires. I'm not sure how the BMW is. I think it's pretty much like everything else, like not too bad, not too great. Come on, come on. We go a 3-second gap behind us, which is great. I've never driven the Vantage to this day, actually. So, oh, Bean! Oh, he saves it though. Good 360 spin. Good save, Bean. Good save, dude. He did a 720 there. All things considered, he only lost like 3 seconds. I mean, it sucks to spin, of course, but it could have been much worse. I wonder if his tires were giving out on him or not. Because he went wide on turn 1 that lap, too. But that was actually pretty epic. Dude spun like, was that 2 or 3 spins? Still came out facing the right way. We're going to highlight that in the replay. That was sick. All right, we got to catch B here. Can't let him get ahead. Also want to be careful as our tires are screeching. There's the leaders all right there still. We lost a full second that lap though. I wasn't sure how long Labine was going to stay ghosted because we do have ghosting off. So I'm surprised he still actually ghosted at all. He shouldn't have ghosted at all, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, right? If you have ghosting off, shouldn't he not have ghosted at all there? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why did he ghost? Ooh. I can feel my tires, man. We want to go. I mean, I had a heavier tank, so I could go 11 this one and 12 the next one. Put a little bit of brake on that corner. That would still leave me 6 laps. I might do 11. I might do 11 this time in 12. Oh, a little net coating there on B. I thought he went off right there. I was like, no. I never want to see anybody go off. So I had a full tank and I was racing this first stint. So I'm thinking maybe going 12 laps on my next stint instead of this one is a better call. I'll get fresher tires. I might be to overtake B unless he pits right now too. If he's listening. That's the only thing about streamers, right? Gotta give up our strategy. Alright, we're back in the slip. Let's go. Yeah, we're losing quite a bit of time to the leaders now. We're losing about a second a lap. Dude, look at Mr. Sunday sticking with him though, bro. Good race. Labine, I'm going in the pits here, if you're listening. I think the 12 laps might last better next time. Oh, he was able to push that. Nice. Yeah, there's Mr. Sunday. Alright, so let's go mediums again. Let's go ahead and get all the fuel we need so next time we stop, we can just throw our softs on and go. Fuel next time. Rob, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. You face oncoming traffic, you always goes. Okay, good to know. It's good to know. I was curious about that because I'm like, why is he ghosting? A little bit more. Oh, I'm not gonna get in front of these guys. Where am I? Stop. Alright, good. I don't want to be held up in traffic either, though. Because they're going to be on burnt tires, so we should be okay to get away from them. And this might, if I can have a stellar outlap, get around B. See, good thing we got in front of them. That was close. That could have really messed us up. All right, new tires. Let's drive it like we stole it. Take a wider entry. want to put the end of lap 23. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. So I want to do 6 on the soft. So end of lap 23 we'll pit. Some people might do their softs now, mediums later, so we might, or depending on how much fuel people get this time around, might change the order up of some things. But Levine's going to just be coming out. Got him. Let's go. And we have all the fuel we need, so we'll try to stop and get softs next time. So let's keep this nice and tidy. That was huge. That was huge. Little undercut situation there was the way to go. And they're stuck behind Get Boost, so let's also try to get away from these guys. See if we can't build a little gap between Levine. Levine definitely had pace on me here. There's no doubt about that, so we're going to try to build a little gap on him. When we put the softs on, he's going to make a serious climb. I have no doubt about that. So let's try to utilize what we can. Oh, that was slow. No, 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 no. Gas, gas, gas. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Go, go, go. Good, good time there. Robinson's still out. I wonder if he's on the, because he might have did a short pip or short fuel maybe as well. We should be in front of him. So he did something in the pits to overtake us. But he might be doing his soft stint now as well. You could do your soft stint in the middle if you wanted to. Purple. Ooh. Ooh. Still purple. That's where I lose it at though. Love to get in a Robinson slipstream up here. It'd be great. Almost a fast lap. But we're building a pretty good gap to the people behind us, so. It's a little slow. hope that's not a track penalty. That was close. Early upshift, keep it stable. Good, we're good, we're good. I felt like I was still on the curb. I wasn't sure. Yeah, the tire wear is doing better this time around. Yeah, that was the right call with the undercut. I mean, the ideal would actually be to do 5 on the softs. Ooh. Oof. But we can make it 6. Tires will be screeching. They'll be very low the last lap, but we'll make it. I mean, I made it 7 in the practice race, but 7 is not advisable. Upshift, come on. Yeah, so somebody was on the hards. We weren't too far behind him, though. He's going to go... Sully was on the hards, too, actually. So they are going one-stoppers. What were they on? 16? So they'll have to go... They're still going to have to go like 13 laps on the medium, so... I'll be curious to see how these strategies play out now we know what's happening. And actually, first place... The front 3 haven't hit yet either, though. Alright, I need to focus on my race. Not their strategies. They have to be on hards, though, right? There's no way they could be on medium still. I would imagine Robinson pit before me and he's back on mediums or softs. I don't think he stayed out on hards because we were pulling away from him at the beginning of the race, so I would imagine I would be catching him quicker if he was on hards. I would think. Huh. See, I was like, how slow we were on the hards, especially when they were burnt, it just didn't make sense. And the pit stop just to grab tires and no fuel is very quick. But we'll see. Know where we're really at when we pull out of the pits, won't we? Got a group of 3 right behind us. Top 3 still being on hards, and they'll be coming out on mediums. It looks like they have got the right strategy call here. We'll see, actually. So I'm on fresh. I'd be curious to see when they pop out, see where we're at compared to them. What are we pulling to the pits at? Like 8 seconds behind the lead, I think. Before we went into the pits, I mean. There they all go, okay. But Mr. Sunday, is he staying out? Oh no, he's going in too. They did all go to hard strategy. You little snakes. Alright. We'll see how that works out. We'll see if this pays off for him, Cotton. This will be their last pit. Either way, I have to pit again. I am going to pull out in front of them. Pretty significantly. And I'll get to run softs at the end, so this will be interesting. And he got behind boost. Oh, dude, that's actually terrific. See how long it takes him to get by him. This is getting interesting, boys. Because right now, I think that, I mean, I probably need to have like an 8-second lead, maybe 10-second lead before I go into the pits. Now they're on medium, so they're gonna be much quicker. And that shows how quick they were at the beginning though, huh? They were on hard full time. Hey, Top Gear, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. Sorry, I just saw that. This is our WERA League here that we're racing. All A+ and A drivers. Hour-long endurance-style races. Very competitive. A lot of different strategies at play. So I'll be very curious to see where everybody pops out at. I mean, the fact the pace they had on their hards, they're going to have great pace on medium, so I don't foresee me overtaking 1 and 2. I wonder how far Mr. Sunday was off of them, though. I think our track position truly is 4th. Ooh, got distracted looking up. Save it, 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 save it. Oof. That was a lot of time lost right there. Come on, come on. What did we lose? We lost we're losing more. We lost way too much there. All right, focus up. Eventually, if it looks good, yeah, there it is. There's the overtake. I knew that overtake was coming at some point. Cost him a little time to do it, but cost him half a second. Oh, that's perfect. Now, we just want to keep him off of us until we pit. AMS Lookie being stuck back in 7th, though. That hurts him. How's Mr. Sunday still out there? What is he driving? What did he show up in? What was Mr. Sunday in? He hasn't pit yet. Is he gonna make his hards last that long? He can't, no, there's no way. Softs max on every car we've tried were like 7 laps, maybe 8 if you were like really easy on him. If he does hards and softs, Mr. Sunday might take this damn thing. We got 4 more laps, and then we can throw our softs on. Oh, almost slid out there. That wasn't great. Braking a little too late at the chicane. Look at all that time lost. Racing somebody like him behind me, I got to do that chicane way better. Look at that. Quickly lost like half a second. Dang it. Because he's also on some nice, pretty, fresh mediums as well, so he's really able to push that car right now. They should really get out to manage the mediums to last till the end, though. That's also the thing. His last few laps are going to be brutal on the mediums. Oh, come on, dude. Look, he already got behind him too. I'm not going to be able to hold them off till I pit, which is a problem. I wish he was closer. I could let him by now, but I'll lose too much time if I do that. Off a little bit, let him by. That was perfect, no time lost. Very little time lost. I'm gonna let you by too, Lucky, don't worry about it. I'm gonna let you by, Lucky, I promise. Lucky, if you can hear me, take my inside on the hairpin. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. You got it. Oh, perfect. Maybe I can stick with him for a lap or two and get a little bit of draft here. If I try to defend both of them, it would have just ultimately cost me time as well. Although I would have liked to keep him behind me, I still got to pit anyway, so it literally does nothing for me, except for I lose time and they lose time. So let him go. If anything, we lock down maybe a podium or help him. We want to lock down our 3rd or 4th place here. See, so Mr. Sunday must have pit already, I guess. I just missed it. Yellow flag. The yellow flag. Is that Robinson? Get in front of Mr. Sunday? We did, actually. But that would have been his last pit. Again, we only have to get tires, no fuel, so. Come on, tires are screeching. Oof. I really wish I was pitting this lap, but I can't do 7 on the softs. I can't. And Robinson's going to help B catch back up to me. That's what's fun about these competitive lobbies, man. Just a couple of tenths cost you. Come on, Robinson, baby. Come on. No, I can't do 7. I did 7 already. What happened there? Do you have a wheel disconnect, maybe? I definitely didn't tap him, right? Like, for sure, I didn't feel anything. He was on my outside. I don't know if he just broke late or what happened there. Huh. So it looked like he broke. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that was close. But he might have damage to fix now, too, though, so... Oh, he only had 10 gas. Yeah, see, he only bit how much fuel he needed last time. So he's going to have to fuel up, too. We got B back at striking distance here. QC running P8. Nice. Man, my tires are squealing. You know what's funny? The tires didn't do as well this time around. Still ultimately the right call. But I need to be braking earlier with those, with my tires being that burnt. Let's go into pits here, throw in our softs. Mr. Sunday's not far behind, so he's definitely going to be in front of us still. And I know B has to pit one more time for his soft, so I think we're still looking at P4 here. Let's see how far back is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solely still in striking distance to overtake us. Careful here. Careful pulling in. Softs. Cruising range 6.6. Yeah, don't refuel. I'm good. Yeah, we're good. We are good. But we literally get to pit and just go, so that's what's great about this right now. Okay, Sully did get in front of me. But not by much, and we're on soft, so we can catch him. We can catch him. Well, I hope I didn't cross the line right there. Good, I did. We're on soft, so let's drive it like we stole it, baby. Maybe we can get fast lap. Our first 3 laps need to be like perfection. Our softs will eventually wear off. Sully also is going to have to go like 13 or 14 laps on the soft, so I think his softs are going to be, or his mediums are going to be looking really bad at the end of this. So I think we can get him. As long as we can keep our stint clean. Keep E behind us. I think everybody else in front of us is no more pitting, so. Yeah, we did. We're 28 seconds behind the lead, though, huh? Let's see if we can make up some of that time on these softs, but I didn't think the gap was going to be that much. Way late break. It's okay though. Oh, LG, is that what happened? I thought I saw somebody in the pits for a while. I wasn't sure if I was seeing things. Damn, dude, I'm sorry. Aren't you on Thrustmaster? Are you using their new load cell pedal, or are you on something different? Now we're cooking. Let's go. Overshot this corner the last few times. There we go. Yeah, the new pedal, huh? What issues are you having? I've been using mine for only what, 3 weeks now, so no issues yet, but I have heard people reporting problems with them, so it's making me nervous. I'm also using the lowest pressure setting on the springs. Like I have the two like weaker ones. I don't know if that plays any difference or not, so I'm not putting so much stress on it. Slip, baby, come on. 2011, that's a good time. We gotta attack these braking zones since I can brake later. Where's B at to us? 1.4 back. I bet his mediums are screaming right now. This also shows how close the spot to get him. We drove on those burnt mediums. We know how much time you lose on those things, so let's try to set this up right. I messed that up. I messed it up. Okay, let's try again. Oh, track penalty, dang it. Following too close, following too close. No, 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 no. Crucial mistake. Crucial mistake, dude. Dang it. That's heartbreaking. He's on those burn up mediums, so he's got to brake earlier than I do. I just lost visibility on my corner. At least I didn't get a track penalty though, so that's good. We still got time. Dang it. That was a huge loss though. Outside move. competition. Hold on, Chuck. Calm down, calm down. Breathe. Got a little too tense there. That's what I want to set up, is this spot right here, because my tires are way better. I feel like his medium should be falling off more. Ooh, that AMG is all on my ass. Slow down too much there. Sully is defending with his life, boy. We try the outside move on him. The hard thing is to know what they're going to do. Sorry, Sully, I almost hit you. Sully's putting his car right in the middle, dude. It's such good defense. Falling off. Okay, I wasn't sure what you were doing. I didn't want to block you. Problem is that 911 as well being a little bit meta here. It's like a few spots that I have that I can get him. He's getting away. It's really right here that I got to get right. Compromising line there. I'm gonna have to guard the inside. I want all over my P5. Get more speed than. Ooh. I'm gonna kill Sully. Oh man, I should have had him, dude. Just such good defense. Just putting his car right where he needed it to. This was fun racing, though. I'll tell you that much. Ooh. Tires are burnt. I see how much slower he is on the straights, but. Get him, B. Get him, B. Oh, 0.5 on B. We'll stay close enough to him. We can get back P5 at least. Let's see Sully being on those mediums. Like he was braking earlier, which caused me and B to brake earlier. And he was doing really good at defending the hairpin. He was putting his car right in the middle, so I didn't know to go outside or inside because I would have hit him. So like good defense, good defense. That's all I can say to that. We'll take a top 5. We could have had a 4th, man. That was good. That was good racing. How do we end up with almost 1 extra lap of fuel, though? That's what's kind of annoying. Great race, guys. Sully defending with his life. Because great for chill brake will not give me full pressure when I clean this. You think that's just a recalibration issue? I gotta make a picture of the results. Wow, what a race. Let me tell Discord. So Mustard to share and save and share the replay. Bro, great race, man. I was sitting there as I was like kind of staying on you guys, and you guys weren't pulling away too much. That's when I realized, I'm like, I think they're on hards. That's why I let you and Lookie by me, because I wanted to kind of trail off you for a little bit. I had burnt up medium, so. But great race, dude. A one stopper. Way to go. I know, dude. That spin, man. You spun like 3 times and still came out like facing forward though. That's why I was like, no. Dude, I had a P4, dude, but Soli just played, I think, the best defense I've ever seen for like 4 laps, dude. Not even kidding. He was just keeping that fat 992 right in the middle of the track. Dude, good race, man. I'm so glad you guys were in. You guys were on top of each other the whole race, huh? I'll be doing a replay, like going through the replay, because I want to see that battle. That's why luckily y'all caught up to me at the right time for me to let you guys by and just fall in behind you. So I didn't lose time and you guys didn't lose time. You see the 13. Dude, but me and B were racing all race, dude. Mustard! I don't know if you saw my message, but if you could save and share your replay, because I kind of want to quickly go through it. The real slip messes you up big time, doesn't it? Especially in the corners. It's so different. Actually, yeah, I would have finished P6, but B caught a 0.5 there at the end. But the season's begun. What a great start. From everything I saw, I saw good, clean, competitive racing. Okay, let me do this first. Results so I don't forget. All right, let's look at these results here. Mr. Sunday. Dude, Mr. Sunday had a great race too, huh? Only 6 seconds off of you guys. And then me, Soli, and B on top of each other. Bean, you had such good pace too, bro. You were flying. LG had a load cell problem, so he pulled into the pits. Who took home first place in Lobby 1? Canadian guy. Let me reset the capture card real quick, guys, in case the sound's off, and we're gonna go. Let me save the replay. Replay. Hopefully it's okay. Perfect. Oh, sorry. Let me activate that back again. Sorry. Just... Cody won. Nice. Yeah, we're going to go through and watch y'all's replay after we kind of run through ours. I say we took home a P5. Could have had a P4. Look at me and Soli, only a few tenths off. He defended with his life like the last 5 laps, dude. I just couldn't get past him. But me and B were on top of each other, like all race swapping positions. That was a lot of fun. We had quite a few people do Looks Good Kills, old Mr. Get Busy right up there. Get Busy. Our AMS guys. Sorry, I know you have everybody on this name, I guess. I should do that. Maybe I'll screenshot it that way so you know who they are. That was fun. All right, let's go watch the replay. Thank you for hosting. Great racing, guys. We got the replay. Oh, man, what a start to a season. You did, bro. You called the one stop, and it worked for the top 3. And Soli, actually. Soli took home P4 with a one stop. And we all passed him at the beginning, so. Because he started on the hard, so quite a few of us got by him. Clearly, it was obviously close, right? Because I got right back on him. But with him being in front of me in that situation, and I was able to get U and B pretty good with the undercut. Jumping in the pits a lap early. Got me back out in front of you guys, and I think you guys got stuck behind Get Boost. So I was able to start building up a little bit of a gap to you guys. So that undercut was actually a good move by me. Because the racing was so close, man. But Cody won. Okay. Evan was 11th. We're going to have to watch that replay, huh? But, dude, I don't think from what I saw, I did not see... Like, after, like, 5 laps, we were all still lined up. Like, it was incredible. Okay, I want to see Mr. Sunday's strategy. Because did he 2-stop it still? Because I thought I saw him stop for softs. So if he 2-stopped it and still only finished 6 seconds off of you guys, he had an incredible race. Have to look out for him. I felt like it was a pretty long pit, but like just stopping for tires, it wasn't like as bad. But you guys also had really good pace on hards. Like I didn't like my pace on hards, especially when they started to burn off. So that's why I felt like ultimately I think I would have. I mean, it'd be good to test it both ways, but I feel like ultimately I would have been slower going that way. Well, I'm happy you did that. I was so close to B, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pit now and do it. Because I knew I was going to do 11 and 12. And I was planning to do 12 and 11. I was like, oh, I'll just flip it. Look at all these LG and Laney liveries. Oh, Arc Speed in the plain black. Got an LG livery and LG livery. Ooh. Oh, he was just really late on the brakes. Whew, QC got through unscathed. Good deal. I mean, we stayed lined up like this for so long. I think it's like we're sitting there driving. I was only losing like a couple of tenths a lap to you guys. And it was like 3 or 4 laps in, it hit me. I'm like, oh, they're on hards. For sure they're on hards. I feel like you guys were like this all race long. I love the Renault and the BMW though. We got a little diversity in our lobby. Mr. Bean in the all white. I want to say you guys are taking the hairpin actually. There's actually quite a few times through the race I would get purple after these first few sectors, and I'd lose quite a bit in the hairpin. I know you're on hards, but we started to build a little bit of a gap. Sully goes off here somewhere and lets us all by him. I was like maybe a couple of little small mistakes. I also put in too much fuel when I pit. So a couple of little things would have got me past Sully, but for a P4, but that would have been the best I would have gotten. So. Yeah, that's what, it's different in dirty air, isn't it? I made a lot of mistakes here. Actually, like trying to like get right on somebody and follow them through here. I messed up a few times. Especially at the end when I was really chasing solely because I had B on my ass. A really impressive race for Mr. Sunday as well. If he did a 2-stop and still only finished 6 seconds off, that's pretty damn good. He had to have, right? Unless he does... I don't think he does hards next. Maybe starting to gap away a little bit now. What happened to Simon? Oh, just late braking and got a little too wide. Ah, okay. Good. That's all I want to see. I want to see that was nobody's fault. That's all. Ooh. Stay careful on the rejoin now. Say, look, it was us three, and then Bean for a while, man. We were racing the hell out of each other, man. Is that what he? The thing is, I didn't see him pit. Like, I didn't see the first pit. Was it? He didn't take those mediums 20 laps, did he? Like, there's no way. I don't feel like I saw him the first time he pit was like lap 20 or something like that. Or 14. Okay, so I missed his first pit. Yeah, man, Labine, you were running up there with him too, man. Oh, did he go medium soft, maybe? Okay. After like lap 4, my sauce fell off like to medium pace, so I didn't feel like that was worth it. I mean, you could have done that for sure, but I'm okay at managing tires, but I'm not elite at it, so. Gapped up now. I was wondering why we were falling back so hard, and it's because Sully's on these damn hards. He dropped us out of these from these guys. If I'd have had that good quality lap that I wanted, I'd have started in front of him. That would have been a little bit of a difference. I mean, that would have guaranteed me P4. I think it's this lap Sully goes off. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of skipping ahead here in a little bit. I just like to see the start. We'll catch a little bit of... If anybody remembers anything that happened anywhere, let me know. I'll highlight it. Any good overtakes or anything. And then we'll watch a little bit of the... ooh. Okay, yeah, that's where he went off. But I was curious. I think he was just trying to give us room. He accidentally went too wide. So that was actually huge that he did that. In hindsight. We definitely got to see Labine's like 4 spins. And he still comes out facing forward. Like he literally lost only like 4 seconds from it maybe. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, bro, you guys were running 202s on hards, bro. You guys are crazy. You got to join some of our practice sessions, man, so we can learn from you. Watch you run some laps. Yeah, bro, that's most people's medium pace, bro. That's crazy. So I want to see what happened to Robinson that one lap too. When I was overtaking him in the chicane, he just like drove off forward. And it seemed like he was actually pretty quick too. He just had a few mistakes. So I'm glad to know we got a pretty quick lobby. Honestly, get busy. I'm happy you got Lookie to join, so you got someone to really challenge you while you race too, though. You know. That's where that dirty air comes in, dude. And it's so hard to be right on somebody in the corners. It's like you're better off braking a little bit sooner and letting them get to the corner and getting a good exit and getting back on them. Like, that's why it's hard to overtake a real slipstream. It really is. And the thing, it is, and the only thing only time I ever race real is in our league race. So it's like you don't like get that practice in the dailies and things like that. So it's, and plus when we're running practice like during the week, we're not really doing this either. So it's like you kind of just learn as you go during the race, really. Like you don't get, it's a hard thing to practice, I guess, huh? Unless you're actually racing. Battles happening back here. Yeah, I just kept looking at the map up there. I'm like, man, the three of them are glued to each other. Okay, it's not there. It's got to be in these next couple of laps, isn't it? That's right. You ran wide on turn 1, and then that happened too. That's what brought us all back in. Maybe that's what I saw there. Slowly also put up. Like it wasn't until my second medium stint when I was doing like consistent 202s. I'm like, okay, finally I found my pace in some 201s. But I didn't have the pace on the mediums like I should have for the start of the race. Definitely not. A little longer than I thought it did. I thought it happened earlier in the race. Sorry if skipping forward messes with anybody. Ooh. Sunday saves it. That's where we kind of started pulling away a little bit. He and I were working good together though. A few times I bumped him. I'm like, go ahead. Boom, go. Yeah, I might come back to the line. Go ahead, come over, you're fine. Yeah, I'm not overtaken. Let's work together. This is where it was. So you went wide and then we caught up a little bit and you had your spin. I was just curious how many times you spun. It looked like you spun like 6 times. All right, let's look at the move of the game. Oh, it was only a 360. Look at that, that's nice. New pedals, the sim nets are in. You better practice a lot this week. Get used to those puppies. Ooh, that's a short right there, man. That's a short right there, dude. I don't think those three ever swap positions, huh? Did Lucky ever get by you? Silly fell back like big time. Did he make a mistake somewhere? Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, he made a big mistake actually. So the one. Okay. Yeah, the one stop was the way to go. Just jump back up a couple laps, sorry. Where am I at? You can see how far B was ahead of me, but what really helped me is this pit stop. After you guys pit, I came out so far in front of you guys. And you guys got stuck behind somebody else. It's hard to come back in this one, in these lobbies, dude. I was actually saying that on stream too. But right there, dude, that's what got me ahead of you guys. That was so huge. Okay, so he did pit lap 12, oh no, so he did go mediums again. So he went mediums, softs. See, he still finished actually, he still finished P3 and only 6 seconds off. But look at his lap time, consistent, like 202s. Yeah, I mean, either strategy really seemed like viable. I wonder why he pushed him so long. Yeah, I'm surprised. Because with that way how close he finished to you guys, I was like, that's surprising. So it shows that really either strategy could have worked. As long as you had like good pace and no mistakes. You guys never got more than like a second away from each other, huh? With your hearts. Yeah. They jump below 201, he was flying. Two battles anywhere. These two battled all race. That's awesome. I think QC's better off in the Aston though, honestly. He was able to stick on our strategy. Lap times weren't too far off. So as he learns the car, I think that was the right call for him. I see LG went hards too. Guys, forward a little bit. Okay, here's where we all go in. Lap 18, 17. I was happy you guys came out behind boost. I was hoping it'd hold you up long enough, but that didn't matter. I know you get past him on turn 1, but how did it look to get past everybody? Damn, that was good. I think you get the overtake here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Plenty of space. Well, he pushed it a little too hard and started coming in. Yeah, I'm saying he's there's some quickies in here, man. I'm excited about this lobby. Plus, from what I'm seeing, dude, the racing was good. It was clean, competitive, close. So, huge shout out to all the newcomers, man. Incredible racing, seriously. Yeah, they didn't hold you out, guys, after long. Nice overtake. Boost went wide. I said, uh-oh. That's where you guys were killing me out here, too, though. You're catching up like half a second from the chicane to the first corner. I know you were on fresher mediums, but still, I'm like, damn, dude, they're catching me so big right here. It was like 3.2, and then by the time we got to this corner, it was 2.5. The next lap, it was like 1.5. I'm like, damn, they're gonna get by me. Now you saw my signal. I signaled here, and I started letting off of just slightly. I'm like, go, 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 go. Let me get behind you. Lucky, if you were listening, I was like, Lucky, hold on, I'm gonna let you get me. I'm gonna let you get me at the hairpin. I'm gonna let you get me at the hairpin. It is clean, right, bro? Laney hooked me up, dude. I love this new livery. I was like, well, we're going into summer, so I was like, I want summer vibes, you know, like business casual. Instead of my usual, like, super formal one, you know. I'm like, I want to go a little more business cash. I was like, look, you can get me at the hairpin. You can get me at the hairpin. He broke super late there, though, so he had it anyways. And I started letting off, too. I'm like, go, 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 go. I was hoping to stick with you guys a little bit longer, get a little bit more toe, but... let's go to where we're going to get at. Okay, so here goes Mr. Sunday. So he came out on the softs, yeah. So he was able to do 7 on the softs. I want to see where his tires live at the end. I had a clean overtake on B on the outside right here. Actually, I want to see that. I just remember that. Yeah, right here, he just like went. I don't know what happened to him right here. I always got a little front end damage. Oh, he's broken the dirt a little bit. Okay. I was wondering what happened. I was like, whoa! I thought maybe his wheel disconnected or something. He just went straight off. Okay, let's get to where we all get on the softs. It's a lot of fun. I was 4 seconds off Sully and caught him like that, dude. I just couldn't get by him. Had a pretty good gap on B, but trying to get by Sully, let B get back on my ass. Oh yeah, y'all don't pull away from Mr. Sunday. Yeah, he was much quicker, so he started closing the gap a little bit, but it's like ultimately if you had the pace, a one stopper was the way to go. I want to watch this battle when all of us get together. It's so much fun. I was having so much fun. There we go. Right here, I knew I could get him, but he planted this damn 992 like right in the middle each time. Every time. And see, he'd swing back out. I just couldn't figure out where to go without hitting him. So I knew I could break later. I was on the softs. But I just couldn't get it done. Because look, his mediums are burnt to hell, dude. I should have gotten by him. I should have. For the hairpin, I did that in like qualifying and things like that. Like actually, that's how I get B one time. So I should have tried the same thing on him. But the 992 has a lot better acceleration. Right here's where I messed up. Trying to follow. But like that's like the McLaren's one like biggest weak point is accelerating out of like slow corners. But with the way the tire wear was and stuff, I still should have tried that. I kept wanting to go inside. Oh, there's some more battle going on. Just make sure there's not B chasing down boost. Okay, cool. Let's watch our battle. Suzuka, we're gonna watch your guys' replay next. But it was, dude, great racing, bro. From what I saw, 0 incidents, fast racing. You got the 2 AMS guys up front just flying. A couple of mixes of strategy, some one-stoppers, a lot of two-stoppers, but a few one-stoppers. I think it's right here I get him. I was happy with that one. I was like, ooh, good move, good move. He ends up getting by me again, but he caught a penalty on the last lap. Look at these tires. I knew because how early he pit too. I was like, I know his tires are burnt. Can't get past him. So frustrating. But fun. But a lot of fun. Like hats off to Sully for the defense for sure. Also here is where I was trying to set up, but the night he was getting out of there so fast. Uh-oh, Saragon's got a new whip. I'll go back and watch your stream later for sure. I was like going back and watching everybody's streams. I bet you were happy to be out of that damn BRZ. Man, us 3 right here, dude. You saw the last five laps, man. We were just like 59 in race. In race? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. gets by me again somewhere, I make a little mistake. That's the only thing, you're trying to push to pass, and it causes you to make mistakes. I kind of bumped him, so I slowed him a little bit extra. Little bump, little bump. See how much better my tires do than the Mercedes, though? I mean, that's good to know. Look at these mediums toast, man. I'm so mad I didn't get by them. We both pitted the same lap. Like, significant difference on tires. Top 6 though. Top 8. I'm happy with a P5 finish for sure. I said the best I could have done was a P4. As you can see, Mr. Sunday and these guys are way ahead. So. Ooh. Oh, that's where I messed up. He gets by me again, I think. I was like, I'm going to defend the inside, but he really shot this corner right here, especially on those softs, actually. See, I started braking too early, huh? I could have pushed it harder, too. I want to see where he catches his penalty at, though. Holy cow, Showdown. It's incredible. I will say our two fastest guys only went hards and mediums. They didn't run softs. I'm sure they would have probably dropped... I mean, they both dropped 59 in quality. The rest of us were in the 2 minutes or 2:01s. That's right, I've got to see where B got that penalty at. I was just so bad hoping how bad their tires were that they were going to make a mistake. Which, I mean, I guess B did make... Oh, yeah. Is that corner right there? Oh, that was that corner, huh? They didn't really like the cut all the way, dude. Edward, what's up? I feel like there was a lot of nerves and mistakes were made. I think lobby 1 was a little messy, huh? Well, we'll go see about that. Like, this lobby was spectacular. Where the hell's the penalty at? How's that a penalty? I mean, he's on the curb. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. That's interesting. Oh, is it a white line on that corner? Alright. Good to know, I guess. Second gap. It was insane. There was a gap. Are you talking about in your lobby too? Well, these guys right here were just on point. This was them all race long. 29 laps. So we have Looks Could Kill P1. Lookie's going to come across on P2. Mr. Sunday T. Chafe, as y'all know him in Discord, P3. I see first, second, and fourth all did a one stop. Like third, fifth, sixth, I'm not sure what the other guys did, but we did two stoppers. We have Soli in P4, myself in P5, B in P6, Devil Dog P7 in the 4C. You probably did a one-stopper too, yeah, with the 4C. I mean, why would you not? Robinson P8s, Levine P9. Still good though, bro. Still top 10. Boost, Simon, Arc Speed. Hey, now. What's going on here? Ooh. Yeah, I'm watching that now. Only problem is I don't know. QC turns in, but it's an aggressive corner to try to make a move. Like, you would have been better off staying on his bumper and setting yourself up to take the inside of the chicane. Would have been a safer move. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I feel like. QC was on the racing line. He was making the inside move. So I think it was a little bit of a too aggressive of a move. I would say it was late too. You were there's the fake inside outside back to the inside. And I was like, because you got to leave QC room to make the corner as well, right? Otherwise, he's gonna have to go straight out. So a little more room could have been left, I guess, but I think it was a little too aggressive. But if you feel something was unfair, there's an incidents area, you can put one in. And we have Reapers, who is a third party who's not involved, and he's the one who is the FIA, and he'll make a determination. Yeah, that's exactly right, because I was like, I could see where you would say the turning, because like, if you have your radar on, you know what I'm saying, right, then you're going to know somebody's right here on your left. You know what I mean? So you could have taken a little bit of a wider line and left him room as well. So it could have been done cleanly if both drivers were a little more. Because, I mean, I see you are getting on the brakes because you're like, oh, he's coming in, so you were trying to avoid it. You know, so you don't have to brake on that corner. So you were trying to make the move and saw him coming in. You hit the brakes. But like I said, if you feel something was unfair, you didn't like something, like I said, there is a incident thing. But yes, I would agree with Crazy. I think he was owed a little bit more room than that. Like I said, I'm going to see that person on my radar. I'm going to go a little bit wider so we can go side by side, because you were up at his front. You're almost at his front bumper by the time, or like the front door by the time you guys were coming into the turn, right? So I think that's how that goes. But yeah, to go too wide there is like, I think he was just more like, oh, I'm taking the corner, and didn't really, you know, care about you. All right, good race. Let's go look at let's go watch some lobby 1 action. By the way, Cody, congratulations. I heard you took home the win. Saying there was old screenshots when you have a sec. Yeah, for sure. Gotcha. Content search, maybe following, because I know Mustard should have shared it. There it is. There she is. To be honest, that's like my favorite part, is like going through the replays. I love the racing too, but I was like, I'm honest, like that racing in lobby 2 was incredible. I had so much fun. The battling with early, and then the battle with us three, me being solely at the end, like that was, I saw clean racing all the way around. I guess that's the only incident that we could call it. So like I said, redemption, it's up to you if you want to put in a ticket or not, bro. Like as a admin, I don't want to speak to it. So if you feel something was unfair, you can put in a report. All right. Yeah, let's see how quali turned out first. As long as we don't get the quali results. Look at Cody. Cody got his Mercedes back. Rage is coming back in the GTR again. Okay. Canadian guy P3. Earnhardt P4. Ace. The other thing is I messed up is like, which one's the new one and the old one, right? There's a Rustic. Are they all in the RSR? Oh, the bumper's a little different. Okay, I see the difference. Sorry, I see the difference. Okay. So another RSR. Paul. Oh, Paul ended up going with the R8, huh? I was wondering what he was going to come with. We know Jets in the Lambo. Saragon in P9. Mustard in P10. Ooh, yeah, Andy, what'd you qualify with? You were laying down some laps during the week, bro. And Barry ended up coming with the Lambo. Okay. So y'all got a little bit more mix of things than I thought. Only 1-2-9-6 in both lobbies, though, Mustard. Yeah, both botched. All right, let's get this old puppy going. Our Canadian guy came in 11th. Was there like a wreck somewhere I need to look for? If there's anything that I should watch that you guys were in this lobby, let me know. Yeah, the fastest time is pretty quality. Yeah, dude, I was about to say, I was like, I know for sure, Andy, you were laying down some serious laps during practice all week. I didn't get to practice with Sarah. Would I qualify? P6, I think it was. Yeah, P6. Cody with the P1 qualified too, though, huh? Oh, we have tires here. So your whole lobby went two-stopper, huh? Did anybody do one stop in your lobby? I think it's if you go in the Discord. So what you'll want to do is go through the replay and save the replay. And then, isn't it up toward the top or something? Oh, so under the WERA tab, you'll see a thing that says tickets. And there's a little create ticket button right there. So it's under like the general tab and you'll see tickets and that's where you'll put it at. But I think you have to take a replay of it and send the replay in as well. So, because Reapers is very fair. But he doesn't get on the game much, so you got to just send him the clip. And if you can take a little longer clip from a couple of different angles, let him see everything so he can really look at it, you know, the more information you can give him, the better. Y'all lucky I wasn't in this lobby. I would have busted y'all heads, boy. Darkstar, what's up, Paul? What's going on, brother? Back to Spoon, lap 1. Back to Spoon. That was good. There you go. Good job. Yeah, Devin, just put it in a ticket and send that to him, and he'll make his ruling. Us admins have zero. Right on the inside, we have the admins. We have no say so at all in what is what Reapers comes up with. He's like I said, he's very fair, but it's we think it's he's the guy who does the Discord setups for us and everything, but he stays on as FIA, so we have a mutual third party. So there's no. Oh, you said this because of that. Like it's like no, he's literally an outside party and he just looks at the footage and makes a determination. Sometimes it's warnings, sometimes it's penalty points. flashing, Andy. 100% unbiased, exactly. 100%. Because I think last year, what, out of all the races, we only ever had, like, what, two incident reports? Maybe 3? It's interesting to see Ace in a Porsche and not in his Lambo. Penalty points for Andy. It's funny you guys all went the same strategy. When I saw a couple people go past like lap 13, like I knew the front two were on hards for sure. This is about how quick they are, and I was only losing a couple of tenths of laps, so I'm like, oh, they got to be on hards in our lobby. But to find out that Sully and a few other, like we had like what, maybe 4 or 5 people do it one stop. So that's what got me a position. Somebody got a pin right in front of me last lap. Drones, what's up, man? We're going through lobby 1 replay now. You said lap 4, turn 1, I think. Cody, right? Battle of the R8s. Russell's float like right in the middle. 4 or 5, actually. Thanks, PRC. You're only about 50 minutes to get these. I did, though. Thank you. We finished P5. Almost a P, very close to a P4. Only less than a 10th out from P4. So. Good race, no big mistakes at all. A couple of little 10th here, a 10th there type mistakes, nothing big. So a great undercut that really helped me get ahead of some guys. So the best I could have had was P4. The top 3 were just gone. Oh! I hope Rustic's watching. Should I make a short of this? So Cody, iCrazy, sorry I should call him iCrazy, got a P1 in this one, and it's one of the AMS guys I was telling you about in chat. The 2 AMS guys took P1 and P2. His game name is If Looks Could Kill. He was in here earlier, Get Busy. He took home P1. Him and AMS Lookie were like within a second of each other, all 29 laps. So incredible racing from them, especially because they did hards mediums too. They did a 1-stopper. I told you, I was like, I don't know. Unless one of those guys make a mistake in one of the races, which I don't foresee being the case, I'm fighting for P3 to 5, I think is where I'm going to flow at in another lobby. Like, that'll be my target for every race, I should say. Ooh, good exit. Her stick. The thing that I would get purple laps through this sector consistently, but like there's nowhere to overtake here, so that's what kind of sucks about the McLaren too. This is where I was fastest at, but there's nothing you can do with it. Like when I had free space, it was great. I would like, you know, either claw back or pull away, but it kind of sucked. all these Laney liveries. Can Rage change his livery for this season? I need some WERA stuff on there. Why's he got a hairpin? Somebody's got to write him. I'm the only McLaren, dude. I am. Which is fun, actually, too. I don't know if you saw at the end, though, like, my tire wear compared to everybody else, it has incredible tire wear, so I think that's going to be a little bit of an advantage for me. Plus, like, you know, compared to last season, like, literally 0 mistakes. I was just so comfortable in the car the whole time, like, comfortable pushing it, going for my overtakes, like, being right on people. I was just, like, and it's really good under braking, too. Another Laney livery. I just got to look for that he always puts his Laney Kid liveries thing on it. Now that Cody's is all finished. I think he's sick, too. iCrazy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you iCrazy. He looks sick too. Ooh, was your battle the last lap? Did I miss it? Last time he played was the final round of season 1. Really? It's been on at all? Actually kind of crazy. You guys behind that. Maybe 6 or 7. Okay, so I was like, I didn't think I saw it the last lap. Is that 0.5 going to hurt him a little bit? They're staying lined up. The R8's catching up. Ooh, Russick fell way back, huh? Got some damage. Hey, dude, Mustard, your lap times did improve, though. Like you said, you were doing steady 202s on mediums, bro. That's good. Like so many good shots at Suzuka though. These crowd of cars on top of each other. Suzuka's lap. His eye heated up, boy. That's true though, when you start seeing this right here, it's like, okay, I'm back in it. But it was like, the only thing about this track is like, with the pace that everybody had, like if you were around people with your pace, like it was hard to find a good spot to overtake. That was the hard part. Yeah, bro, I'll share it. I'll share it. I'll just share it under like WERA Season 2, so you can just search WERA. In that one. Yeah, y'all were crowded up here though, boy. Hey, Portal, what's up, man? We're just going through the Lobby 1 replay now. I agree, you know, the big delta, the person in front was hard to get past. It was, dude. Especially like you know, like me, you, B, like those. That's like 5 or 6 that were right there. Our pace was just so evenly matched. The thing that sucked is like you guys would have better acceleration out of corners. So by the time I caught you at the end of the straight, it was too late to make a move. They're still lined up pretty well too, though. Oh, Paul got past you somewhere? Paul got to overtake down somewhere. Hey, Paul, you must have had a hell of a climb there. Why did you say you finished in the top 3? Ooh, I feel like it's going to be this lap. Y'all are close now. I wonder if Ace is missing his Lando or not. I think this lobby has a couple of RSRs, 3 or 4 992s. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A little bumpy. Ooh. On top of each other. Look at that, 1 through 6. What were you guys like? What was that, like 2 seconds, if that? From the lead tag on top right here? It depends. Like, I got a couple of overtakes done on the hairpin here. And then the last chicane. I feel like they're the best overtake spots. Oh, there was your mistake. No, it seemed like he kind of let off maybe a little bit. He didn't push to actually do the overtake. He didn't let. He kept it right on top of you, but it didn't seem like he was trying to push past you there because he bumped you, you know. P5. Let's move this one across here. I think I saw. I mean, a few mistakes in ours too, of course. Saragon, you fell back, huh? Still climbed at the P6 though, so with damage. For how many laps? What, 5 or 6 laps probably? Oh, wow. Oh, he had some kind of wheel issue or something, huh? Oh, look, his brake's stuck. He's trying to hit his brake. Yeah, he's having a brake issue there. What happened with brake? LG had issues with his load cell pedal in the... oh, he had a wheel reset. Oh, dude. Not the start he was looking for. That sucks. So yeah, LG had an issue with the load cell pedal and he pulled into the pits like halfway through the race or something. And then we had the other guy who didn't get in because his load cell pedal broke. A little technical. Ooh. But see, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as they get back in front of you, there's nothing you can do here. Nothing you can do. And 5 laps of damage. I love this blue. I think you should try to put a little bit of that blue on the front of the car. I don't know, some kind of stripe or something. Fast lap in ours was Mr. Sunday, and he was driving the 992. I mean, the 992 was definitely definitely this track it was meta on, because we just had it as a daily, and it was like the top couple thousand times. Oh, hold on. Can we get it done here? Cody, you just started crazy. You started pulling away, bro, didn't you? I literally just noticed the old Superman trick on the back window. I just noticed that. That's sick. are starting to spread out a little bit now. Here's the next group now. Say the fast lap in ours was Mr. Sunday at I think he did a 2:01. I think it was the fast lap in ours. Like I said, our 2 fastest guys never ran softs. Because they definitely would have gotten into the 59s. They were doing freaking 2:01, like, what were they doing? Like 2:01.5s on hards. Like, stupid fast. So he's got to right rage and say, you know what, man, we need a WERA livery, man. Spread out now. Canadian guy dropped way back from that mistake. Oh, dude, a mistake from technical issue. That sucks. Fastest Porsche was P6 though, eh? I mean, I guess you have two AMGs up front. Spread out now. See up here though, these two are on top of each other. Saragon overfueled too. It's still a V6. Saragon's gonna be a problem this season. I know dude's fast, that's why I was happy he was in the BRZ all last season. FRs brought it home, dude. They did. And yeah, us MRs, we'll get our track. We're going to get ours too. We're going to get some advantage somewhere. It's funny, I used to be such an FR guy, and then, like, I don't know, I switched to MRs. Without slip, too. Oh, Saragon's throwing that fastest lap in our face. Full tank and without slip. Yeah, these two right here is where the battle was at. It is nice to see you BRZ boys out of the BRZ and actually up here competing those. I know how fast both of you are. Like it. There's no funny car business this season. Everybody came in with like, there's no problem all seasons. I don't know. You were a different type of problem last season. They're going to fix damage. Forward here a little bit, get through the pit stops. Anything going on here? Oh, you don't get past yet. Alright, it's looking good though. Exactly, Trunks. I mean, certain tracks he was a good problem. Other tracks he was a bad problem. Spa in the rain is not built for the BRC, you know. But literally, I was like, everybody. But luckily, at all the newcomers, you know, they all were like, hey, it's competitive. Everybody chose cars that they like, dude. So I love it. I said I felt like everybody was comfortable, racing good, clean, close. I guess besides the redemption and QC thing, maybe there's an incident in our lobby, just one. What'd you do, 11, 12? Better fuel here, but look at a little better tires. Oh, those things did. 11, 11, 7. You able to get 7 on the softs? I gotta see those things. No, the BRZ was not a good choice for the calendar that we had. I mean, I could have done the same, but my 7th lap, my tires looked like that on the softs. Like actually for the McLaren, it runs like qualifying. I kept it +1, I think, or +2. But during the race, I had it +5 because, you know, the fronts burn so, like, pretty significantly here. They got to be pitting now, right? Yeah. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh! That's gone. Ouch. Which car would have been better season 1? Ooh. We had a lot of high-speed tracks. Because neither of them are really good in top end speed. But the Citroen, I'd rather drive the Citroen just because it's better to handle. But if you know how to drive the BRZ was probably better. Because it has good tire. Doesn't the BRZ have good tire wear as well? The Citroen has like incredible acceleration. And I guess it's better on curbs and turning and stuff. So I guess ultimately, but if you know how to drive the BRZ, like there's certain tracks that Saragon and Topher were right on, they were right on. They were flying. But I guess over the whole track calendar, I would have said the Citroen. Like me personally. I'm saying a few times, if you had the speed, you just couldn't do nothing with it through this whole middle sector. I kept trying to set myself up for this hairpin. But it was kind of hard. It's like you kind of come up the middle, and sometimes people would continue to go like a tighter corner, or if they had the room, they'd swing out and get a wider. So it's so hard to judge when you can make a move there too. This is a hard overtaking track. It really is. Unless somebody makes a mistake and really opens it up for you. Oh, good move. Little fake inside. Got it too. Yeah, good move. Watch that again. That's a little old F1 trick right there. Not much, because I'd have to go back and look exactly, but I didn't have to put much fuel in. When I stopped, I only had to put in my second stop. I didn't have to put in much. I have to double check. That's where, like I said, the McLaren is like not the fastest on track, but it's like from what I saw, it's much better on tire wear and fuel wear than a lot of the cars on track. So I think those two little things are going to help make up the time that I lose on track. This boy's just running away. Jesus. I just picture Cody being like John Gerard and Ricky Bobby, like reading a book and drinking his little coffee. No, I wasn't saving at all. I was revving out. Fuel saving the McLaren's a nightmare. It gets so slow. That's why people sleep on the McLaren, bro. They sleep on it. It's a really good endurance car. You have to know how to drive it. And that's like really revving it out. Don't come out in higher gears. Like it's stable in first and second, it's fine. Put a little bit more fuel than he did. So we're making his climb back. Oh, here's a little crowd. Looks like our top two finisher from last season had a little rough opening, huh? It looked different. This one, it looks like everybody did a two-stopper in this one. But ours, yeah, the top two guys went 17-12. That's why it's kind of hard to judge which one was faster. Because Sunday did a two-stopper and finished in P3, and he was only 6 seconds off the leaders. So it was really close. That's what I thought too. That's why I didn't expect to be 1 and 2 to start the hards. Was very interesting. But they were also that quick. You know what I mean? I guess they just got away with it. But like I said, the first like 5 or 6 laps, I mean, we were stuck on them pretty well. But consistency, they just finally pulled away, I guess. But yeah, very interesting. Not, like you said, not something we would do. The first couple of races, people learned that as a mistake, you know, typically. But I gotta get a good track and try to out-qualify them so I can hold them behind me one race a little bit. I gotta reconnect my controller, sorry. Russick's on the climb back, though. He ain't playing. I'm probably gonna overtake here. Let's see. Oh, you guys are all spread out up here now. You went softs in the middle. Oh, okay, Andy. I see. I see. Anybody else do that? Just you. Bold strategy, Cotton, and see if it works out for him. I think that'll show in the screenshots, won't it? The total time. Total to, oh wow, we're the exact same. Get Busy finished in 59:56.1. So they're the exact same. Oh, sorry, you were saying that. Oh, that was not. You're saying lobby 2 is 59. Our lobby is 59.56. I thought you said yours was that too. At 11 seconds, I think. I mean, he had a bit of drama in the back, but Cody didn't have any drama, and he finished in P1 though. But he also, I guess I would say he also did a 2-stopper. But, you know, like I said, our front 2 did a 1-stopper, so that has to factor into that. But I think if I would have, like I said, if I would have out-qualified solely and not been hung up by him on the hards of the beginning, I think I could have stuck with Sunday for a while. Stuck with the leaders for a little bit longer, but... Chicane lap 24. Yeah. So not a huge difference. Like I said, I guess you gotta kind of factor in the pit strategy as well. So probably pretty damn close. That'll be fun when we put the old fastest 8 and 8 together. Season 3's and lobby 1's gonna be stupid. No action? Where you guys at, man? We out here just running solo? All was flying on his mediums too, boy. Bro, look at that consistency, bro. 202.1. 4 laps in a row. Respect. I was hoping you'd get caught up, get busy, and that wouldn't work. I wasn't sure how bad the BMW is on tire wear, so when I saw you pit, I'm like counting the laps, and I'm like, maybe his mediums will last. But it was obviously the right strat for sure. Just spread out here. Damn, dude, that sucks. He got fallen so far back. I'm sure he was so pissed. It sucks when your race is ruined over technical issues. Oh yeah, the softs are done. You see there was some kind of pit thing that happened, maybe? Track penalty probably. Or pit penalty. Oh no? Oh, you crossed the line, nice. Yeah, drones for sure. I mean, if you have the pace, like I didn't have the pace on the hards. I didn't like I was like much slower. My hards did wear better, so I think that's why sometimes like it's like, oh, I wish I could just like redo the race and do the other strategy and see how it would have turned out. Just to like really know. You still had to run your hards pretty, like, them running their hard 17 laps, 18 laps, they were like burnt up too. So I'm like, you're talking hards and burnt up hards, like you're really losing a lot of pace. But The right call. Because like even like I said, Sully started P5. He dropped back to like P8 or so. And he had a spin out somewhere along the way, and he was still able to finish P4 on a one stopper. I think it was definitely the right one. That's what I heard you say that earlier, so I was trying to look for that. And maybe it's around here, or maybe it's their next pit stop. Yeah, we do the race against Sophie, right? Just to kind of see. See what my overall finishing time would have been. Maybe it was Ace and somebody else. Ace is next bit, okay. Should be coming up here in a little bit. Dang, crazy, you were so far ahead. A lot of times we're just perfection. Good shit, bro. Good race. Very good race. I don't know what I like the sound better of, the AMG or the new Porsche. I do love the sound of the AMG though. This guy was holding up Rustic for a while, huh? Couldn't get past him. Audi sounds like a weed eater, bro. Just kidding. Not mess with you. That's alright. No, I was kidding. It sounds good. I love the sound of the AMG most in the game, I think. It sounds like an American muscle car, you know, it's super loud. Like a deeper, like not a whistle, but more like a roar. Like a roar. Ooh, they rolled it. So if he's gonna pit again, he won't pit until what, another 9 laps or so, probably. A little group of 4 here, though. Got a little something happening. Ooh, hold on. Getting crowded. Getting a wee bit crowded here. So that's what sucks. You got a good exit out of there, but there's nothing you can do with it. And that just put Ace on your ass. So I'm like, this was a hard track. But the Porsches are so good at accelerating, dude. Like both of them, they get out of corners so good. Porsche's loud as shit, though. It's good to know a lot of us did that a lot. It got so hard to make that turn like consistently, like when your tires started wearing. Let's go look at crazy lap times still. Yeah, even burnt tires, still 202s. Paul, you had great pace, dude. Yeah, better qualifier. You probably had a much. You've been battling up there, I'm sure. Battling Cody. Crazy. I'll get that right. really good lap time for you guys. Gotcha. You guys were all... You guys are racing here. He goes crazy for his last pit. Unfortunate, that's just a chain reaction from his move. Look how burnt his tires are, and he's pretty late on the brakes. I'm assuming this is what we're talking about. Yeah, just a chain reaction, dude. Very aggressive move from Russell. Go watch Ace's pit, gotcha. Back onto the racing line. Not a safe re-entry. Not a great move by him. Exactly, chain reactions. That's super late braking on. Like, his mediums were done; they were toast. An unsafe rejoin. Yeah, you guys at least made it out unscathed. That's why if you're going to pit, you should start signaling here to let them know. I was signaling when I was pitting. Because then you came far out, so yeah, you shot the inside, of course. Probably not. So, I mean, I don't see anything on your fault anyways, for sure, because how are you supposed to know he's going into the pits, right? You left me an opening right there. I'm taking it. That's why I want to see if you got a pit penalty for that. I was thinking the same thing. I do have display around, right? We didn't get one. RPS gets one. I guess they... Because he cut it, so he got one. So maybe they took that bumping into consideration for Ace. So no pit penalty. Huh. Nice, we have one right here. Because he also cut the line. So he went over for sure. I don't know if it's the way that Ace, since since there was contact, maybe they took that into consideration. It's weird it still wouldn't count that though. I don't know. That is weird. It's kind of like when you get bumped off track, sometimes they don't give you a track penalty, so I'm like, you know, sometimes the game takes it into consideration, so I feel like maybe it did there, but I'm surprised. I am on that one, actually. All these guys still got a pit. Oh, sorry, my TV just reset, guys. One sec. Sorry about that. Hold on. It usually takes about 10 seconds or so. We'll be back. My bad. And we're back. Okay, hold on. There we go. We're back. There goes Paul in. Are you spun? Damn. He said everybody except me. The curse is broken. Ooh, that pulled these few guys back into you, though. Okay, now we got some battle about to happen. Everybody else is spread out. Okay, cool. Let's go to the front. Oh, sorry, while this is going, let me go ahead and send you the results. Andrew. Crawley. The only problem is, like, some of them, I'm gonna send you both. Because in the results thing, like, some people you have like the PSN name, and some of them you have their display name. Okay, so I'm gonna send you 2 picks for Quali. Where did Earnhardt end up finishing? Did he finish P2? So then my problems began. So you said you finished what, P5? Couple of late battles happening here. 2 AMGs take home P1 and P2, eh? Alright. Are we allowed to do car switches? What's the rule on that? Funny thing is, dude, like you said, the 992 actually didn't win either lobby. We had a BMW and a Renault take 1 and 2 in our lobby. You had 2 AMGs over here, some R8s. Interesting. Alright, you must have made a mistake somewhere, huh? To let Andy and Rage catch you. Oh, you broke super late. Yeah, you just missed your breaking point, huh? You're supposed to be breaking here. Schoolboy error, it happens. I was like, you're supposed to be... Oh my goodness, bro. So late. Oh. Did you save yourself from slamming the wall too hard? Oh, it still gave you damage for that? You tapped it. Battle here. Yeah, you probably thought, oh, I could brake a little bit later because I'm not carrying as much speed, but yes, it definitely happens to all of us. Like, I do shit like that when I'm off behind. Let him get ya. They flew by you on the straight. Oh, that's right, because you're on the mediums now. That's right, that's right. Any more battling happened anywhere? Looks like Saragon was there. He was just that far back from his thing. I was like, Rustic wrecked like twice. The Canadian guy still didn't pass him. I guess when he wasn't crashing, he was moving pretty quick. So it looks like this is the last battle here. That's what my race is. Solely just did so good defending, I couldn't get past him. It's actually, if you have like good pace, it's actually, this is kind of an easier track to defend on. Because the overtakes are so hard to do, so it's, if you defend well, you can really hold on to position here. Even if you don't even have a better tire. Y'all better step up and take them AMGs out. Get them out of here. It feels so good to have WERA back, though. I'll say that much. It feels so good to be back. saying, like, he's doing the same thing that Sully was doing. Like, right there in the hairpins, you have a run on him, and he puts it right in the middle. Oh, he did have damage, too. He did. The same thing, like, Sully had burnt up mediums. I had pretty decent softs. Like, my softs were like this, and I couldn't get past them. Like, if you place your car in the right spot, you can really defend here. Like, it felt like the runs came too late to make a move. Like, that's a hell of an exit right there. And he has damage. But by the time that run comes, it's just a little too late. I think, Sarah, you're feeling exactly what I was feeling. I was getting so frustrated. And all you guys up front are just completely spread apart now. There's huge gaps everywhere now. Yeah. Good racing though. I'm happy to take home a P5. So there was some great racing in both lobbies. Oh yeah, significant. Sarah gone pit what, a lap earlier than you? You pit 24. You pit on 23. 259's back to back though, Sarah. Nice. Oh yes, darkest Paul. This is race 1. We got 9 more to go. Alright, so we have Crazy P1, Earnhardt P2, the AMGs take it. Rage, man, this guy still can drive. It don't matter. And his GTR booming. Andy P4, Paul aka Darkstar P5, Saragon 6, Jet P7, Ace P8. And Ace and Rustic both spinning out a few times and still taking home 8th and 9th though, so the recovery drive for him too. Well, look at that front right. There ain't nothing there. Yeah, he been a lap 22. Rustic P9. DS with 10. Katie Guy P11. Mustard P12. And Barry is going to round it out with P13. That sucks the guy dropped out and you guys only had 13 as well. Probably should have moved over Homeboy like last second to even it back out, but whatever. Nice, guys. Good racing. That was, let me share this one. Good enough. Okay, B-Nut, sharing the replay now if you're still there, homie. Six laps should have been safe, but you're also pushing 59s. So you're pushing the hell out of those tires. You know what I mean? So, like, you're probably, if you had laid off a little bit, then maybe did a little better, but you were pushing. Alrighty, homie. Have a good night. See you later, man. Hit you up on the Discord. And then I have to share this one for Laney real quick. Season 4, round 3. Because he wanted that replay. I can write it real quick. Replay shared. For anybody who watched the race Sunday, there was a lot of messiness of that race. All right, guys, good night. Thank you all for hanging out for after the race. We'll do this every week, man. We'll break down the replays. I enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun. So, but WERA is back. We are back. We are back. We are getting Doug back. And we're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. Awesome. Great race, guys. A lot of fun. Finish up a few things here. Yeah, what time are we sitting at? 11:14. Maybe just check the dailies out real quick. I haven't really checked them out for this week. And then actually, where are we? Saragon, good night. Good race. Good fast lap. So where are we at next week? Season 2 calendar. Oh, next week is Fuji in the afternoon. So we're gonna be burning up tires, and it is 35 laps at Fuji. That's gonna be a fun one. I like Fuji. McLaren has great top end speed, so I think that'll actually be a little bit of an advantage for us on the long straight. That's not bad, actually. That should be a fun one. And then actually, I have Yas Marinas on Sunday, so I have 2 tracks I really need to practice. I don't think we'll do with these 2. I saw at least what the dailies are. I won't be touching either of these on the main account. So Thursday night we'll still do our E to A challenge on the second account. Probably mess with both. I don't know. Maybe just jump in the GR3 and run consistent races over and over again here, maybe. But I'm usually not bad in a GR1. I showed about racing them. Where's lead at? A 2-minute 4:06. Ooh, look at the fastest times. 58, 59. Dude. I'd have to put up a hell of a time to not mess with my rating. Yeah, so I'm usually right around lead, some before, some after, so I'd be somewhere in the 2-minute range. So yeah, if I can get 2 seconds off the fastest, I'd be maybe okay. That's the only thing I hate about, I know everybody's racing the R18, but like, when they do GR1s, the BGTs come out, it's so annoying. And I also don't like the R18, I like the Porsche. So I'm not going to put a time up on this one in the main account. Yeah, I should be getting to the 33s here, I would imagine. The M6, eh? Ooh, the Supra's there. Actually nice to see a little bit of a few different cars in there, I guess. A few little options. 3 or 4 options, not many. Alright, so that put us at 11:20. And then what do we have over here? I just like to see the daily show. Oh, look at that car. That's got to be fun. Oh, I bet that's fun to drive. We might mess with this on Thursday. Do a couple of races in this thing. This might be kind of fun, actually. That might be kind of fun, actually. 11:20. All right, guys. Well, I think we'll call it a night there. It's getting kind of late. A little late to start anything else, really. I wouldn't mind doing some qualifying here, but we'll mess with some dailies on Thursday. I got to use the next couple of nights to practice for... Now we have races on Sunday and Mondays. I got to utilize my nights to make sure I'm practicing for both and coming up with a strategy for both. So dailies won't be a super big focus over the next... Vibe will end in 7 weeks. So dailies will be kind of a, like I said, E to A on Thursdays. We'll just kind of have some fun, hang out, start from the back, and just have a good time racing. But other than that, my focus is going to be on these league races. You know, I could always stream those practices every once in a while, so I might do that maybe if anybody's interested. But I think just watching me run laps by myself probably isn't the funnest thing ever in the world. But yeah. But guys, thanks for hanging out. It was a great start to WERA. We walked away with a P5. That's great. I think we missed out on a P4 opportunity. Maybe a P3 if we qualified better, but I think all in all, it was a good race, no mistakes. Like no spin out, no big mistakes or nothing like that. So I think it was ultimately a good race for us. Like I said, next week we're on to Fuji for whatever I said, 32 laps or 35 laps. So that should be a lot of fun. I think we'll actually be a pretty good contender there. The stability of the McLaren through that last sector with those crazy turns, I think is going to be awesome. And then the straight line speed, we're going to just fly down that straight. So we might actually be able to walk away with a pretty good result there if we have a clean race, I honestly think. So we'll practice, get the right strap, we'll come back. But WERA's back. I'll be back on Thursday about 8 to 8:30. I'll schedule it. We'll do our E to A, and then we'll have Vibe on Sunday. But thank you guys for hanging out. If you're still around, if you want to throw me a like and a sub, I really appreciate it. It does a lot for the page. Other than that, I'll see you guys Thursday. Thanks for hanging out.